Ah, yes. Very nice.
All right, my friend. Martin's devised our next move. There's a footnote in Campbell's journal that tells us the Lord Regent's mistress sat for a portrait with Sokolov, the painter and royal physician. He'll be able to give us her name. Sokolov lives on Kaldwin's bridge about half the time, out over the river. The catch is that I'm afraid you've got to head out right away, while Sokolov is at his apartment on the bridge. Samuel can get you close to the bridge, but you'll have to find Sokolov. Bring him back here intact, and it'll enable us to make our next move. I can't believe what you've done so far. Escaping from Coldridge, taking down the High Overseer, recovering Emily. You make this old military man proud. That's it then.
That's it, huh? You just want me to go into enemy territory and kidnap somebody.
Campbell's journal. It's amazing how many overseers he'd been blackmailing. It really is the key to the Abbey.
Where's Wallace? Wallace! You're promoted wherever you are. Head lackey.
The fuck is Wallace? Is this Wallace?
It is a difficult time for the family. Perhaps we should not speak.
I mean, this place isn't as pretty as the Golden Cat, but I like it better anyway.
I've been planning for Emily. Lesson plans are together. A schedule is prepared. We will make life as normal as possible here.
Thanks, Callista. You're kind of the shit.
Off to Kaldwin's bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later.
No doubt. Yep. Let's go.
Just climb aboard when you're ready. What do you think, Corvo? Kaldwin's bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive, he's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're in here with the rats. Good. Yo.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Kaldwin's bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Hi. Reapers.
Stupid goddamn dumb son of.
Don't come with
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Kaldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right. And the weepers, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead.
Probably right into everything.
What in the...
Okay. I didn't want to kill him.
Come out now, or I'll call the city watch. Now, or I'll call the city watch.
What was that? Oh.
Excerpt from a volume on Morley, Geography, and Culture. It's said that the history of Morley is as colorful as a quilt made from all the flags ever flown and all the clothes ever worn. The land itself hides from the sun under a layer of clouds, and thick gray moss hangs from the trees. But the spirit of the people who live in Morley dance like the firelight. Among the people, the love of good food and drink is legendary, with stew and roasted meat dishes most often used to fight off the cold and the fight off the cold and the dreariness. The nation has a rich tradition of poets, musicians, and philosophers. Even among the poorest folk, intellectual tomes and bard songs alike were often penned in Morley. A late entry into the empire, the Morley insurrection is still a sore point for many natives, and independence is a proud character trait among the people.
Tibia. Oh, there's a number in this picture. 4, 3, 7. Okay.
Remember that the truth is in the paintings. The way to the truth stares in the crowded streets. Continue until you see an anchored whaling ship. From there, find the slaughterhouse, and the truth will be revealed to you. Yeah, but... Oh, that makes 7. Okay.
Seriously though, where'd the guy go? Well, I didn't mean to do that.
Their eyes against my tongue like pigs of fish. I will set fire to the hairs of their faces.
Found him. Come here, you crazy crackhead. Oh my. Oh, it wasn't you.
I pull nails from their feet with my own teeth. I will taste their eyes against my tongue like pigs
shit.
of fish. I will set fire to the hairs of their faces.
I didn't even see that guy up there. What's he talking about?
Half the city's dead. Won't make it 3 more months.
Eh.
See, Papa, I'm learning. Can you see me learning? I am learning everything, and everything is before me.
What is this guy's deal? Here, help now.
To say. Journal entry part 1. 19th day, month of seeds. What will I do? She left and took her things. Back to her family, as if that will help. The plague will get us all. 3rd day, month of nets. I've been offered work on one of the whaling boats. I'll be leaving this place at last. Later I will find a place on Tivia, to the north. The winters are cold there. No rats, no plague. 28th day, month of nets. Last day of the month, my fortunes have turned. I found something. Shiny, and old. Looks like a whalebone, which is supposed to be lucky. Journal entry part 2. 6th day, month of rain. My cousin Emil is coming soon, bringing a bird to roast. I'm going to see if any of the shops are still open. Maybe I can buy apples or some potatoes. 10th day, month of rain. I put my whalebone carving on a shelf, but I could not see it from some parts of the room, so I made a little pedestal for it. It looks nice. In the candlelight. You guys loosen it a little bit. 15th day, month of rain. Sometimes I dream about it. In the dreams, it makes sounds like the wind through a broken window. So on some nights, the wind sounds like a voice. I was supposed to go to the docks, to the ship. I was supposed to go to the docks to ship out, but I remember too late. It was days ago. I'm losing the ability to read. Does it only have 2 journal entries? Journal entry part 3. 18th day, month of rain. My cousin came, but we fought over it. When I came into the room, he was holding it. I screamed at him and we fought. Now I'm filled with remorse. I think that's his cousin over there. Kinda just slumped over. 26th day, month of rain. He's still sitting there in the corner across from the candles. He was a thief. 2nd day, month of wind. I wonder how he knew about it. Coming to dinner was a trick. Maybe he told others. 7th day, month of wind. Barricades in the halls outside. It is... okay. Barricades in the halls outside. It is safe now. That's not a sentence. 11th day, month of wind. The watch came, taking people away. The neighbors. Someone in the building has the rat plague. Gone now. It promises to protect me each night. It promises... Alright.
Oh, what's up?
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down.
I assume.
1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark. so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pandysia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
Did you see the technical officer before coming on duty?
Yeah, he came through earlier. Made us all touch the charger and left for the legal district.
Okay, good. We can't lose any more men to the arc pylons. Touch the charger before your shift when the duty officer brings it by, and the arc pylon will fry you.
Those things give me the willies, sir.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys come down the street to slit your ricker. It'll be fun to watch them turn to ash. There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
I mean, yeah. What's a note here? Oh no. Game 1. Bet is 5 coins each. Jack. Quilty. I don't know what these numbers mean. Looks like Quilty lost.
Picked up anything good?
Shut up!
Dad. It totally would have killed me right then if I wasn't in slow-mo. How do I turn that off? Does it matter?
Who did you say your sister was? Keep skulking around. Nice. I know something's up. I gotta stop chewing handle. Nothing here.
Come out, and I'll go easy on you.
Here you are! Witchcraft! Aha! I need more men! Where'd he go?
What?
Man. Putting myself through a lot of pain just to not kill these guys.
Nice. Can't stay hidden forever.
No, but apparently you can. What?
I'll find you, you hagfish. I'll flush you out. I know you're somewhere around here. know you're here. Eyes sharp. Call out to each other if you spot it. Help me find him. You got lucky.
Probably rats. Into everything.
Blow off, chopper.
What?
Banging around. Here you are. Somebody get over here. Go down, you pig. Rough him up. He's as slippery as hagfish guts.
What the fuck are those?
Outsiders' eyes have been spoken. Definitely someone's still watching.
Huh?
Somebody give me a hand! Get a shack in his eye! Knock this guy out.
The great ships have stopped bringing their hulls. I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone locks.
Excerpt from a longer work. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses, and ancient music permeating, oh my god. Excerpt from a longer work. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses, and ancient music permeating, everything as a fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from the phenomenon, and with the right equipment, these notes allow for astonishing effect. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. Yesterday, an overseer passed in the streets near me, playing the strange music from the abbey. Beneath his mask, I could not see his face as he turned the crank on the music box, but I could hear his voice muttering verses from the sacred text. Fear overcame me because it is forbidden to carry bone charms and similar such items for luck. The overseers are completely unforgiving in the matter. Gripping mine in my pocket, feeling its warmth, I walked with my head down. He was headed toward the royal physician's home. The shaggy Sokolov, and something odd occurred. I could swear that the charm in my hand reacted to the overseer's music, growing cold. Some inner vibration seemed to go still. I found a book that is perhaps related to this and will study it so that I might understand. Yeah, that's what I just read a second ago. Those are the same crazy sounding music boxes that I've seen before.
I just love watching them turn and turn.
Blocked from the other side.
We know you're here.
Help me!
Why does it sound like somebody begging for help?
Find a way to so that I can get out.
Can...
Excerpt from a work of fiction, final chapters. I do not fear the void, nor am I concerned with the spiritual sanctity of the weak, for I am now his herald, his chosen, having seen his sublime vault, where eternally he feeds upon the substance of the void. Alone in Arcado's ships, alone in Orcado's ship, the floor painted with red with life. Not anymore. I draw designs with my fingers and gaze through the portals at the land rising below. There I will build the first monument to his glory, a rotting wound in the flesh of nature. Potentially, I'll build, awaiting your arrival, O great scion of the void. It's a bit awkward. Early chapters, my stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orcado, third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Orcado pulled on a lever, and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Brian looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Interesting. Middle chapter. Oh, so I've read these all jumbled up. Orcado was elected like a boy of 16 on the eve of Fugue Feast. When we are back in Crystal, I'll be named Royal Physician, or you will be burned for heresy, Third Prefect. Okay, all depends on what we find when we get there. My master's voice was different, as if the air of the outer spheres added qualities normally absent. Uncertainty, weakness, fear. I risked another glance at the monolithic structure in the distance. It was a wonder for Akato, a puzzle for the Overseer Brian, and for me, a towering monument to emptiness, a magnificent shrine to madness. Okay.
So, besides the shrine, oh, there's a partially eaten corpse down there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ah. Oh. I guess you're just gonna hang out down here then, huh?
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone blocks. Men die building this structure.
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
About you, Grayson. You haven't been thinking, have you?
No, sir. Not thinking. I was just wondering if Sokolov is testing elixirs on people to cure. Why did you always ask for healthy citizens?
You have no mind for natural philosophy. Obviously, it's because the ones already sick with plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov with any useful information.
It's just a shame, it's all. Like that woman the other day. She was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die.
Rats crawling all
it's
over.
So horrible, like, too.
Now you listen to me. It's none of our concern the how or why of things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to you. Understand?
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting, smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds we heard from the warehouse, right? I mean, what was that all about?
That's better. You'll go far, Grayson.
Sokoloff's house. That's quite a house.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Please, sir.
Wow, that's pretty
Please
terrible.
let me go.
Ah, awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir. I don't want to die.
What is this?
What? How did you get past all the guards? Your tattoo is quite unusual. It is reminiscent of markings I've studied on cave walls far from the city. Who sent you? Piero? That jealous fool. There's no need to be his laphound. You and I can come to an agreement. One that I'm sure will please you more than anything Piero dreamed up. Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can assume if you wanted me dead, well, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Everything within my power to give you is yours. If you'll just let me go. I can see you are an intelligent man, so you understand there will be repercussions if you should harm me. I am the royal physician, head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Stay back! Have you no heart? Please!
What, do you just stand here and fucking grovel now?
Before
or?
you do anything rash, I think we can come to an agreement. It doesn't matter who sent you. Whatever they are paying you, I will double it, triple it. No? Well, money is not the only thing I have in abundance. Perhaps there are other rewards you seek. I see you are a determined man. Is there nothing I can offer you? Sir?
As requested, this is a sample of the black market elixir we believe to be coming from one of the abandoned distilleries. No doubt it's inferior to your formula, or even to Piero's remedy, but people are desperate. We have not been able to identify the additional ingredients. Perhaps you'll have better luck. One thing of note, some of the men of the Watch claim, when pressed, to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time since it's cheaper than either of the popular brands. None of them reported any illness or complications, so while it may not protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. Lieutenant Christopher Niles, 2nd Dispensary Detail, Dunwall City Watch.
Who are you? What is it you want?
Alright. Do you have a thing?
Elixir against the plague?
Just more of this.
Past all defenses, but I think I can assume you are dead. We wouldn't be having this
More
conversation.
bottles.
Everything within my power to give you is yours.
Sokolov
You'll
here.
just let me go.
Excellent progress
I
today.
can see you are
Test
intelligent.
subject 312
So you
is
understand
declining
there will be
rapidly
repercussions if you should
as
harm
I
me.
theorized. Formulas 12 and 17, administered in
Academy of
combination,
Natural Philosophy. Stay
greatly
back.
accelerated the
Have you no
progression
heart?
of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa has erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning.
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible.
You are
right
a
now,
filthy animal, ye.
so I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
Alright, well, good luck with that. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out exactly how I'm supposed to get out of here. Did I already take care of the... Must have. a lot of stuff that I would really like to have. Look at it all. Loot.
Physician himself. You made a good job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Yeah. Let's go. I think. Probably be fine. I killed the guy. I killed the man. I shouldn't have done it. Oh man. Never get this game done if I don't just do it though.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Quite a push.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
No, sir. Not thinking. I was just wondering if Sokolov is testing elixirs on people.